Alright, so here it is. This is the first deck. As you can see, this right here, this is the first deck that you won't be able to see. These are the guns right here. If you zoom in a little bit, sorry, lighting's bad. Get in there, you can see the gearing, or at least some of it operating. See if I can get a better shot here. See, there it's going. It drives the main shaft, which turns this right here. See that? And in turn, that extends all of the guns out here. So the doors open, and the guns come out. Okay. And it does that on both sides simultaneously. Okay. And now the trick here is these brown ones right here, these are going to be the deck that you will actually see when you open it up. These will all go across like this, and it will cover up, and you won't be able to see anything, but you'll be opening up at the top and see in here, see all the little dudes or whatever. Well, to hide all the gearing, what I've done is I've left these little slits right here in the deck. I'm missing the piece that goes right here, but once I get that, that'll go right there or whatever. But there's these little things that stick up here, so I'll take this one off so you can see it. Boom. And this is going to be covered, of course, so there won't be that hole there. But you won't be able to see this because the gun is going to sit on top of it like this. See? And you can kind of see it with this one a little bit. So when you're turning these, see how they move? But you won't be able to see what's driving them. You'll just see that they're moving. You won't really get what the full picture. For the doors, and actuate the doors, this center piece here that we looked at a minute ago with the bevel gears, it drives a shaft that goes underneath this deck right here and ultimately comes out back here. Let's see if I can get some better light. So as you can see when I turn this, this gear right here, this is the center drive shaft gear. See, and it rotates to a series, reduction gearbox series here. See? Turns all those little guys, and those in turn transmit power out to this little tiny gear right here. This little tiny gear actuates this entire series right here to open the doors. So if you watch it, see, you can see that gear move those doors open, and that's how that works. For the second deck, as you can see here, you have a second deck series of doors as well, but I don't have the room for all this gearing back here to install a whole new gearbox. What I've done is I've basically put a belt. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark. So I can turn a little bit. But I've basically put these drive belts right here that transmit torque up to here. There's going to be in front of this. This will be covered, so you won't be able to see it. It'll just look like the back of the ship or whatever. And these gears will be all covered up, so you won't be able to see them when you open this up and look inside. And again, just like on the bottom one down here, so you can only see that one little gear hanging out. Well, that's the way this top one's going to be too. You'll only see one little gear. So basically, with one turn of this wheel, you will operate all of the cannon doors and move the guns into firing position, all from one twist. And that's going to be that that system. You can kind of get an idea of how it's all working. You can see the main actuator back here. As I turn it, you can see it's rotating over, and then you can see the double bevel gear right here operating everything. And that's how that's going to work. It'll look a lot cooler, of course, once all the decking's in, and you know, some little guys in there and stuff like that to see. I actually took off. I had decking on here, but I took it all off so I could give you an idea of how everything works. But it's going to be pretty neat because this will all be hidden. You won't be able to see any of the mechanics working except for these little outside gears. The back, the reason I left, I don't know if you can see it, but the reason I left the space in between the two sets of drive belts is this will be the ultimate back of the ship. There's going to be like a little thing you can actuate to open, and it's going to pull this little dude out. This is the little skipper's boat. So basically, the doors are going to open. It's going to actuate this little guy. See, it's got little teeth on the side, and it's going to pop out. This dude's going to be mounted on top. Once you pull it out, you can open it up. So these guys will come down. This will pop up. You got a little skipper's boat. Additionally, to keep this from moving around when you don't want it to, I've installed a little magnet right there, some dynamite sticks. I don't know why those are in there. But I got a magnet right here, and there's going to be obviously another magnet on this little doodad, which is going to be the carrier basically for this. So this little guy, once it's folded up, this little guy is going to sit on here like that. There's going to be a magnet holding it in place. The doors are going to open. It's going to actuate a series of gears that rotate those teeth on the side, and this little guy pop right out the back. He's going to fit right here. See that? So there's a little space I left for him. And that is what I have right now. Oh, you can see my workstation over here. It's a disaster. I got mail and parts over the little cabin right there. I got all these sorting bins full of crap. And then like some little figures I put together up there while I was sorting through because I got bored and frustrated and couldn't figure out what to do next, so I made those little guys. Oh, I got a little wine keg. But anyway, that's how that all works, and I will send you another one as soon as I get any further. Alright, bye-bye.